So what's up now, everybody? My name is Diamond, also known as Ladi's Beats on YouTube. So I post beats every two days. So today I want to do a breakdown of this beat. I posted it about last year. It's an Afro swing beat, Burna Boy type Afro beats. So first of all, let's take a listen. Then we'll do the breakdown. Okay now. So so that's the beats. I'm sure you like what you heard because me too. I like what I heard. So let me do a breakdown of the beat. So the first thing I added to the beat was this guitar. This guitar loop brought about the inspiration for the entire beat. So the guitar loop on its own sounds like this. Yeah, it's kind of sweet like beach like type vibe. So I got this guitar beat from Cymatics Vibration Pack. So let me show you where it is. Yeah, it's under. I think it should be under hip hop under the vibration. It should be under hip hop. They said D sharp major too, so probably this also. Oh, I cannot look for it, but just get the schematic vibration guitar loop. You'll see it there. So from that one, I inserted the guitar loop into Melodyne. So that's where I got the chords because I don't really know much of music theory. So on its own, it sounds like this. So as I got that, next thing I did was to transfer the MIDI files, and use it for the background, for the pad. So the pad on its own sounds like this. So I use Massive to play the pad. Where is Massive? I can't remember the preset. I think preset 1991. Yeah, I can't remember the exact one, sure, but it should be 1991. It sounds like this kind of spacious, heaven-like sound. Very nice something. So the guitar and the pad together, they sound like this. So that one alone has set the mood for everything. So what next did I had? Because we are going to start from the intro. From there we'll go ahead. So what I did to this particular bit was that I added I made sure that the intro I added a filter so that the filter will give it this kind of it will be slowly rising, this kind of uprising feeling. So it will be slowly opening up, opening up. So let me play from the beginning so you understand what I'm talking about. Exactly. So the guitar loop is not in the intro or the verse one because how I structured this beat was from intro to the verse to the bridge, then chorus, then verse two, and so on and so forth. If you look at it here, that's what I will show you. So this is what I mean by this is the intro. This place here is the intro. Then this is the verse. Then this is where the chorus come in. Anyway, you see the guitar start filtering in. This is the bridge here. So this is where the chorus started coming in. Then this is the main chorus. I didn't let the chorus play in the intro, but I'll still show you. So next thing I added after the guitar and I got my, the bass, the pad. I added the shakers next. The shaker will give you this Afro vibe. So just the pad and the shaker, Just the pad and shaker, they sound like this. Okay, I think I put a filter on the shaker, so it's not really showing. So let me remove the filter. So shaker is active during the intro. That's why you won't hear it. So let me go to the verse 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So with this alone, you already know what you're expecting. You already know it's the Afro vibe. So next thing I added was the snare. If you are making Afro swing type beats, the snare is always ishka, ishka, ishka. So that's what I did. Yeah. Let me play it. Not always sure because I'm not expert. I'm still learning too. But from what me I know, yeah. Anyway, third instrument, as in the second percussion or the third instrument, will be the conga. Yeah, the conga. So the conga is that yeah, yeah. So next thing I did after that was another type of shaker, but this one is called sahi, and I panned it to the left because if you are making Afro beats, when you want to mix them, you will be panning some instrument to the left, some instrument to go to the right, just to give you that spread out feeling, so that everything will not be fixated in the middle. Because if everything is in the middle, artists will not have space to to display his vocals. Like when the listener is hearing the song, he won't be able to focus on the artist's voice because so many percussions in the middle. If you listen to a song like Mona Lisa, you see that shaker is one side, some percussions are the other side. So that's how you do it, so that someone like Loje now, his voice will be in between. So that's what I was trying to achieve here. So next thing I added was a bonga. On its own, the bonga sounds like this. So together they sound like this. So actually, how I made this beat, bam, how this became about was I finished watching one Micah video. He was making a guitar type beat. Yeah. After I made the beat, I got inspiration. I was like, let me go and do my own too. So I went to look for one guitar loop, and the rest they say is history. So after that, I added this metal thing. So together, just the drums and the pad. So like that, you already have a groove. So I didn't want to add too much, but I added one more percussion. This one is called co-pack. So you had the bass. This one is the first one will go once, while the second one will go two times, like kaka. So here it's with the remaining drums. Just to give you the Afro vibe. It's all about the Afro vibe. It's all about the vibe, essentially. So when I've gotten the drums down, you don't want to put too much drums down because you already have where you're going to. So if you cloud it up, it will start becoming distracting. Artists will not be able to perform. So don't put too much things inside beats. Just give your beats space to breathe. So together for the verse 1, before we progress, everything sounds like this. But I've not put one important instrument. I say instrument. One important drum sample, and this is it here. Where is it? Kick. That's the important. This kick is fire. I got this kick from Jeb Steel Kick. Jeb Steel Kick. That kick is one of the best. He has a lot of very good kicks. If you check them out, I like using this one too. This one too is hard hitting. Almost all his kicks are very good, and especially all these Rexy Sauce kick. So if you can get yourself a Jeb Steel keys, you are doing things for yourself, man. You are doing things, and even his rims. I don't know how we got such fire samples, but yeah, they are very very good ones. So back to the beats. So the kick pattern on its own sounds like this. I mean, Let me play it. Okay, see it here. So that's how it sounds. So with the rest of the mix, these are the kick sounds. Nice. Get something. All right. So after I added the drums, as the beat progress, so as the beat is progressing, that's how I'll be adding other things. So when we got to the second part of the verse one, I added this guitar here. Let me take it here. Yeah. So this guitar bar is to give you this kind of additional melody, just give you this kind of vibe. So I also got this. It's not as if I played this one. I also got this one as a sample. The full loop is also on that same vibration spark. If you go to Google and check it right now, you can actually get a copy yourself. So you can actually get a copy yourself. You get what I mean? So that's the full guitar loop. So let me play everything I played earlier. So that's all the drums with the guitar loop. Okay, this is a row. All right. So hear everything together with that loop. Okay, let me play part. Yeah. So what next I added was this percussion loop. This percussion loop on its own sounds like this. So that one too is so as the beat is progressing, just add things. So this is how it sounds with it. You know, just for the vibe. Okay, and this one too. Hey. They also added a vocal sample. This one I really used to use. So it's all these things that listeners not really notice, but to be building your beat up. You get your beat will be getting more and more vibes, so that you won't bore the listener immediately. So also on that second part of the verse one, I added the bass line. So these are the bass line sounds on its own. So what I used to get the bass line was I combined 3x oscillator and GMS. So this is the default setting I used. I used the 3 oscillators, but I reduced the volume of the last one, and the second one I put it in mid. The first one, okay, mid, okay, the pan, this is the pan, you know. Okay, the first one is there. So I brought all the octaves down on 3 of them just to give me that sub bass. So the reason I combined two bass was because the first one, the 3x oscillator, was not giving me the high end of the bass. It was just giving me the thickness, the meat under. So it was not complete. That's why I added GMS. The GMS, I use the preset analog bass. This one is the follow com. The two of them are follow com plugins. So the GMS on its own, it sounds like this. So you get, so two of them together, it sounds like to give me that warmness. And especially this, if you see two bass are clashing, don't use it. The reason I use the GMS and 3X was the 3X oscillator is in the middle. The bass is in the middle. While the GMS is a stereo bass, it's like a gold bass. So it's moving up and down in the headphone. So that's why I combine the both of them. So this one is just two. So I use two different bass. But when I get to the chorus, I'll show you the one I use for the chorus. That one is I need to it. You know, the one they mostly use in trap drums. So let me play it together. And if you are mixing, okay, let me show you the mixing I added to the bass. But I want to say, if you are mixing, don't allow your bass to be too loud. But it's up to you. Anything you want, you do. So the only thing I added was the sidechain. I sidechained into the. Okay, I didn't add any sidechain. I just added a limiter. I didn't add anything. So if you're picking sounds as my mentor, Micah, as Micah used to say, you pick the right sounds so that you don't have to be mixing later. So that's for that. So when the beats or when the song, because If you are structuring a bit, structure it in a way that someone can sing on top. Structure verse, chorus, or verse, bridge, chorus. Don't just, there are sometimes that you just leave some instrument throughout. No, you will take out some things, you put in some things. So put it in a way that you yourself you would like to hear it. That in a way, when you hear the beat, you're already hearing the song without the vocals. So that's what I was trying to achieve here. So this is the cutoff I use for the snare. So just the snare alone, without the cutoff, it will be like this. You get? So this cutoff will make it that when the snare reaches the bridge, it will cut off a bit of the high end, so that it will be as if everything is under a filter, so that the voice can take prominence. So everything will now open up when we reach the chorus. That way, the chorus will hit harder. Actually, I've done this thing. I've made a song with this with my brother and one of my close friends. The song is titled Monica, but the beat was giving me ginger, so I felt like I have to break this one down. This one will be my debut tutorial. Many more will come. Just follow up, subscribe, and stay with me. We'll enjoy this journey together. So the shaker, I also put a filter. So listen for it. The shaker and the snare. Let me turn off the melody so you can hear just these two. So one thing I added to give this thing vibe in the chorus, in the bridge part, to give it that really filtered feeling, was I also filtered the main melody. Here it is here. So the part I left it just as it was, but the main melody I also filtered it like this. Yes. Now there's one thing I almost forgot to add. This vocal sample. This vocal sample is king. I love this vocal. Hear it. Kai. So where I got this vocal sample was, okay, I collected it from my friend Liquor Sounds. He really helped me with a lot of nice plugins. So these are arcade vocal chops. So if you don't have arcade plugins, you can go and get the vocal chops that are inside. They have a lot of beautiful, all these vocals that will add vibe to your beat. Yeah, it has a lot. So on its own and in the beat, it sounds like this. So I think I pitched it up. Okay, I didn't. Okay, because the main song is in E minor, so there was no need to pitch it. E minor. Anyway, the vocal rhyme. So these are the sounds together. It gives that kind of bridge feeling. I don't know what else I would explain it, because that kind of everything is going on that filter. Then you're expecting something. If you have had EDM, you will know what I was trying to achieve here. That kind of everything will now open up. So when we enter the chorus, that is when everything will blossom. So let me just quickly take you through the chorus. Hey. So let me open everything. For the chorus. Because now I added some rules here and there too. So let me go over each instrument I just played now. So all these ones that came in, if you're making Afro beats, the rolls have to knock. If they are not knocking, your beat is not banging. So this one I got from Doja. I got from Doja Rose, MZ. So big shout out to MZ on track. I really enjoy this Rose, because they used to save me a lot of time. So this is how this one sounds. So right now I'm trying to round up so that the video will not be too long for you guys to watch. So what else they had? Okay, this one too. So I also use this kick as. So when the chorus opened, that is when the guitar itself too, it opened fully, it blossomed. It blossomed into, that's when the filter cut off, it blossomed into the chorus. So that way the verse will be different from the chorus. Only the chorus has the guitar playing fully. The verse just has only the part playing. So this is how it sounds. So this marimba sound, this tan tan, I got it from Hypersonic. Yeah, marimba. So this one is adding its own vibe. Now let me go over the 808. Let me show you how I did the 808. So on its own, the 808 sounds like, I used to use the regular 808 because I didn't want to go to the, I didn't want to go to the with the traditional sine bass that normal Afrobeat used to have. So I decided to use an 808 just to switch it up. So this is how it sounds. So the pattern on its own sounds like this. Now in context. Yeah. So that's that for that. The rest I added were minor percussions here and there, here and there. So let me play that one on its own. That one is one of the vibes too, To kaka. So that one in conjunction with the kick sounds like this. Let me play it again. Yeah. Kai vibes. So as for the mixing, I didn't really do much, but if you want to see how I mixed this track for each of the instruments, let me know in the comment section so I can show you. But for now, this is all I can. So the video will not be too long now. This is all I can show you guys. Enjoy.